Hello YouTube, it's Shane here. This video is part of a multi-part series I'm doing on how to build your own home automation controller. So if you haven't started already from the top, I would suggest you click the link in the description or the annotation right now on the screen to go to that playlist and work your way down, as some of the things I do in this video may not work unless you've completed prior steps. Okay, so in this video we're going to be installing Lighttpd, which is a lightweight web server. So to do that, you need to be SSH'd into your Pi, and all you need to do is go sudo apt get install Lighttpd, and it's going to go on and install. It's going to ask you if you want to continue. You have to say Y is yes, and it's going to install. Okay, and that is it done. Okay, so to check if it's done or not, what you need to do is open up your web browser. So I'm just going to be putting in a Chrome tab here, and type in the IP address of your Raspberry Pi, which in my case is this, but this won't be the same for you. And you should get to this page. If you do see it, then it's all worked. So that's it. Lighttpd is installed. Okay, so now that Lighttpd is installed, what we want to do is add the PHP element to it. So to do that, you just go sudo apt get install PHP 5 CGI and hit enter. And then it's going to just simply install. It's going to ask if you want to install it. You say yes by going Y. Okay, so it's complete. So then what we want to do is just restart the Light server by going sudo etc int.d/Lighttpd restart. And there we go, restart, and it's okay. Okay, so PHP is actually not enabled yet, and so we need to actually run a few commands to enable it. So what we're going to do is just basically type in this command, sudo Lighttpd enable mod fast CGI, and hit enter, and it was done. And then the other one we're going to do is fast CGI -PHP. Okay, so to restart it, you're going to go sudo etc int.d/Lighttpd restart. And there we go, restart, and it's okay. And so now what we're going to do is we want to test to see if the PHP is working. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually just navigate to the web directory, which in this case will be cd vir www. And if we then hit ls, which is like list the files, we'll see that there's a folder called HTML, which we actually need to enter as well. So you go cd HTML, boom, and there we go. So now if we go ls, we'll see there's the index page we saw earlier. So what you want to do is go sudo nano, and we're going to make a little PHP file. So let's call it test.php. Hit enter, and I'm going to get this file. Okay, so the contents of this page, we want it to just be PHP, so it's going to be PHP, and then it's going to be PHP info bracket that, and then we're going to close the PHP by doing that. And you hit Control O to save, hit enter to save, boom, save. You can now exit. Okay, so if we open up our web browser now and go to that test page, we should actually get an actual result. And so PHP is actually running, and we can tells us everything about PHP and all of the configuration. So it's working. Let's do one more thing though. As part of PHP, what we want to do is install a MySQL element, which is what we're going to be using. We're going to be using MySQL as our database. So before we finish, let's just do that. And that's just sudo apt-get install php 5-mysql and hit enter. And it's going to go on and install. You're going to say yes by going Y. And there we go. It's done. So what we need to do then is restart the server again. And boom. And now what you can actually do is if we go back to our web browser. So if we go back to this page and refresh it and type in MySQL in the search section, we should actually, here we go. We can see the MySQL module is installed and it's all good. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and comment and subscribe, and continue to watch my channel as I put out more and more of these videos.